Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, and what a way to kickstart your Monday. We have award-winning comedian, energetic MC, decorated radio producer and presenter. Mel Jones is bona fide it girl on the entertainment landscape, and her witty take on motherhood and the woes of, existence is only outmatched by her welcoming persona and her drop-dead gorgeous looks. And I promise you I wasn't paid to say that. But can we give Mel Jones a very good, warm, feel-good welcome?
Stop! No, do more.
Well, it's been a while since we've had you. I think the last time you came to visit us was during Friday Funnies.
I know, that was a little after that. I think it was just before COVID. I think that COVID just kind of kept me away, as it probably did most people.
We've missed you. How does it feel to be back?
So good. It feels like, when you come back and you have a family reunion and you arrive and you kind of had a chat to everybody and catch up and get to hug people again. Hug people is always great.
Amazing. And tell me, you've now tapped into the space.
I have.
Mornings with Mel.
Mornings with Mel Jones on catchthewave.co.za. It's an online radio station. I've dabbled with radio before. I was on a few radio stations and haven't been in a while, so it's good to be back, good to be in that space again.
How are you adjusting to now being behind the microphone, not in front of the audience, or do you feel like COVID prepared you for that?
I think that because we were doing Zoom meetings that were comedy shows, it kind of made me realize that you can talk to yourself and talk to many people at the same time, and it kind of feels the same way. So that radio space, with an online radio station, it's very difficult to kind of picture who you don't get the immediate results. So I think that it's a bit of an adjustment, having a scheduled thing to do, because comedy is very haphazard.
Yeah.
So having a thing that you have to do every day is a bit of an adjustment. It's like I've started motherhood all over again.
All over again?
All over again.
All over again. And how's that adjustment been for you?
The motherhood thing?
Yes.
No, my motherhood thing is, my son's 25, so I thought I'd gotten rid of that phase of my life. So getting back into I don't know. It feels like I have to learn to change the nappies again, feed the baby, burp the baby. What else do you need to do? Oh, don't drop the baby. That parenting is very important. Yeah.
Well, Mel, it's so great to have you. Of course, catch her on Catch the Wave. It's Mornings with Mel Jones from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. And I always find this question, and maybe you can be different, but I always find it so silly when you ask a female comedian about how is the female comedian space when I know so many female comedians.
Yes.
But there is room always for improvement.
There's always room for improvement because we have grown leaps and bounds, but we need to grow a little bit more. And I think the more people who do it, the more people welcome other women into the space, because it's always difficult to have a handful of people doing it. And then once it starts growing and once we start getting into a space where it becomes more commonplace, I think that makes it a little easier for people to go, hey, wait a minute, I can do that. So hopefully we can lead by example.
Yeah.
Well, I'm usually a bad example, so maybe follow someone else's lead.
No, you're a good example. You're an excellent example. But I know that our viewers can now also catch you on Wednesdays. I believe you are at the Wednesdays at a cafe in town called the Wave Theatre Cafe.
Waves, it's downstairs. It's 62 Hart Street, so we do comedy nights there on a Wednesday night from 8 p.m. So if you're looking for a place to go, because the place is opening up a little bit.
And it's so nice that it's back to normal.
And so we want to try and find a regular spot, and this is going to be a regular spot.
So if people go there for date night or just the night out, what can they expect?
Well, don't come there for date night on the first date.
Okay.
Never take your date to comedy night for the first date. Settle in first, maybe third or fourth date's a good place, so yeah. But good fun always.
Can you just imagine taking someone to a comedy show for a first date?
I'll have to imagine taking anyone on a date, because I haven't been on a date in a long time. COVID's taken that away from me as well. I'm going to blame COVID. I'm not going to blame the fact that I'm brutally
I think many of us are blaming COVID for that. But you know what? Can you believe this year has gone by so quickly? We are already in October, which we know as Hope-tober. And I think for you, Mel, you're a light of energy.
Oh, thank you.
What are your hopes for Mzansi this year, or for the rest of the year?
The hopes are that we're going to be able to integrate into society a lot better, that we're going to be able to hug each other a little more, that we're going to be able to have contact with people, and that it's going to be good contact, because the energy that we exchange is always such a pleasant thing to have. Being in a room where people can exchange that energy it's priceless.
It is priceless. It absolutely is. Well, Mel, thank you for joining us today. And of course, do catch her on catchthewave.co.za. Her show is from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. So you're going to go from here to there.
No.
Did you take today off?
I took today off for you, just for you.
Just for us. Look how special we are. Well, it's so great to have you here. Mel Jones on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.